And good morning. We are live. Welcome to Wisdom to Wealth, and thank you for tuning in and joining us. I'm your host, Whitney Hammond, the owner of Sovereign Wealth Management, with co-host Theresa Pellizzari, Financial Security Advisor with Sovereign Wealth Management. Good morning, Theresa.
Good morning, Whitney. Good morning, everyone.
Thank you for being here. So whether you are just getting started in your investment life, looking to manage your money yourself, or working closely with a financial advisor, Wisdom to Wealth discussions will provide a roadmap to the life you want and deserve. Our mission here is to teach you how to gain control of your money so that your money doesn't take control of you. Thank you for our followers who continue to send questions to us. And one of the questions that had been popped up in the last 10 days was about the March 1st deadline. So we hear this every year on the radio, on the news, about a March 1st deadline. Theresa, can you talk to us a bit about the March 1st deadline and what opportunities that can bring for us?
I sure can. And 2021 is underway, and as we all know, we're moving into our next level of lockdown. So there's no better time to start working towards a strategy for the March 1st deadline. And really, it is about, we all know you can buy RSPs, you can have them deducted from your pay or make contributions, whether it be weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, or in lump sums. But this is the time of year that income tax goes hand in hand with it. So really having a deep look and taking that extra time that we all have because we'll be locked into our homes. And I'm sure we'll be dusting off books and board games, but also important to pull out your income tax from last year and make sure you're set up for success and taking advantage of those March 1st deadlines and opportunities. So we all know that March 1st deadline has to do with 2020 income tax. So taking a look at your income, your expenses, the amount of tax you've paid can help you determine along with your RSP contributions, whether if it's a good idea and makes sense to add more money to your RSPs. I know I personally do it because I'd rather pay myself than pay the government, boatloads of tax. So it's really important. A rough number that we all use is, kind of for every 10,000 of contribution, there's a chance of getting $3,000 back in a refund or offsetting your taxes. So that's the reason that we do it. And so remember, you have a chance to be proactive. Quite often we push things to the back burner. Start your year off right, have a look, take care of yourself, and pay yourself first. So that was the first March 1st timeline. Whitney?
Yeah, anything? I just want to add one thing to the RSP contribution that you're speaking about. The other part about it is the growth in your portfolio grows tax. It's tax sheltered. So for example, let's just say, make the math easy. Let's say you put $10,000 into an RSP and you left it there for 7 years. And let's say it doubled the rule of 7, and the rule of 7 is a 10% compound. And in 7 years, your portfolio would be twice that amount. So now you have 20,000. And when you are in your retirement, whenever you start to draw, hopefully we're in a lower tax bracket. That's the theory anyways, that we're in a lower tax bracket when we retire. And so maybe we pull that money out at a 10 or a 15 or possibly 20% tax bracket. And we can pull that out in a stream. But what's really nice is that 10,000 that grew, we didn't have to pay tax on it at a very high tax bracket. And also too, in the budget, it looks like, unfortunately, our capital gains might change from a 50% inclusion to 75%. So these are more complicated conversations, but the whole thing about systematically putting some money away, and you're right, Theresa, while we're in lockdown, it's a heck of a great time to look at what's going on with our finances, because I know there's many of us that we have just spent hugely less amounts of money because we find travel and dental are two very large bills with people as they get older, and that hasn't happened. And when I mean older, my age, our age. And of course, when you're younger, anything that you put aside, even if it's $25 a month, holy smokes, that grows into a lot. So sorry, what was your second point?
No worries, that's all great information. So the second one is Canada Life has put a promotion in place that is very unusual. I don't know that they've ever done it, but the deadline is also March 1st, so very easy to remember. And that is for anyone purchasing term 20 years or 30 years will get 4 months of free premium. That can be, you know, if you're younger, that could be $100 in savings, and that can go up to $1,000 or more. So it's definitely worth looking into and taking advantage of this downtime again and looking to see, is there a need? Do you have your debt covered if something unexpectedly happens to you? Do you have, you know, your income for the survivor or your dependents, education fund, whatever it may be, possibly even a charity that you would like to give to. So this is a great opportunity that's very cost effective. The other thing is term insurance can easily replace mortgage insurance. It's hands down, no brainer. All day long, it's a better product. So it's worth having a conversation just to crunch the numbers, learn a little bit more, take advantage of this downtime and learn without rushing. So yeah, that's my couple tips, and I'll pass it back over to Whitney.
That's fabulous. Like, you know, I don't, for myself, being in the business for 25 years, I've never seen an insurance company discount or waive premiums. So it's a fabulous time to look at your situation. And the thing that I wanted to mention about mortgage insurance is that if we have a mortgage, we tend to have the mortgage insured at the bank because we're signing a lot of papers and we just sign it. We don't even know what our premium is. And it really is worth it to find out what that premium is and then have a chat with us, because the premium directly through the insurance company, 9 times out of 10, it's a lot lower premium. And on top of that, there's a big difference. So when your mortgage is insured through an insurance company directly, the beneficiary is who you name. So it's not the bank, it's your partner, your spouse, whoever you choose to put down as a beneficiary. And the difference is that in the bank, let's just say your mortgage is $200,000 and you're paying your premium up here for $200,000, but your mortgage is going down. So let's say a death happens right here at $100,000. They're just going to give $100,000 to the bank and poof, pay off your bank. If you pass the underwriting at the time of death, right? Because there's only like 3-4 questions when you buy that stuff at the bank by somebody who's not licensed, versus buying the policy at Canada Life. You buy 200, it stays at 200. If a death happens here and there's only $100,000 owing on the mortgage, the spouse, the beneficiary, will get the full $200,000. And that's tax-free, folks. And it comes very fast. Our death claims are, as soon as the history of what I've seen is you sign that form and the check is printed within 3 days. So it's not written in stone, but that's what I've seen. And I can't even estimate how many death claims I've done over 25 years. It's like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. We never know what's going to happen to somebody. So, you know, Theresa, listening to you, I think that this is a time to offer a call to action where I encourage, so I'm going to ask you for your cell phone number because I know that you and all of us are going to be locked down for 30 days. We don't like to give out our phone numbers, but Theresa's going to offer a call to action here that she will offer a complimentary call for somebody to call in and just ask questions. Okay, just ask questions. We are not a multi-level marketing company. We are not out there searching for customers. We have a ton of clients and we're working hard, but we want to offer this because we know that people are locked in and we know that there's a lot of questions coming, constantly coming in. So please call. And Theresa, what is your phone number? You can call Theresa, you can text Theresa, you've got our information here on Facebook, you can private message us. I know my box is full, people, I will answer you. So, but we are here to help. So what's your phone number?
It's 519 754-6166.
So that's 519-714-6166.
754-6166.
Call her now, and we will see you next Wednesday morning at 10 o'clock with some more Wisdom to Wealth tips. And please keep those questions rolling in because we're here to serve. See ya.
Have a great day, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Whitney.